Hi there, what is happening? We are back and we are playing our first My NBA game of 2K26. I haven't actually I haven't done any rebuilds or anything yet on 2K26. So I'm going to give it a go. I haven't really watched a lot of videos of it either, so I'm a bit curious to see how it actually ends up looking. But let's get into it because we are going to do our first rebuild as a expansion team. So we are pretty much doing everything. What is all this stuff? Okay then. Also, the Knicks won it last season, with the Clippers coming in second, so the Kawhi allegations have not slowed them down. I'm not playing my GM or anything, so I don't know what I've got going on here. So I'm a bit, I don't know. I feel like it's a bit out of the way, but it's something I get used to. LeBron and Chris Paul retired, Kyle Lowry. Okay, all the big guys. Russell Westbrook as well. League meetings, we have to approve the new expansion teams. They approve it for me. Wow, that's a first. And we will be playing as the Kansas City Knights, because why not? This is going to be our first expansion team. I'm very curious to see where a lot of the guys ended up. I found a draft class to download, so we will see how they go. Oh, I get the 5th pick, even better, which is meant to be next year's draft class, so I'm very interested to see how that actually looks. Staff signing, we need to sign everything. Okay, we kind of got to spend all our money on a head coach. That actually gives me so much concern. Okay, we're going to do a pre-draft. I don't know a lot of the players in this, so I feel like we're just going to go in blind. I don't even know where to actually look. Pretty much the only players I know in this draft very well, I feel like it's not even all the guys. They just put a bunch of people in here. I thought it was Noah Pete. You know what, that's fine. 2K, you can do your thing. Expansion. So let's get into the expansion draft. We have the first pick as well. Paul George, Michael Porter Jr. Oh my god, there are some big names here, which aren't some big contracts. Nicholas Claxton is 27. That doesn't feel real. That is wild. Who should our first pick be? Wow, there are some big names here, which I don't really want to get to. I don't want Michael Porter Jr. I've seen him near a podcast. Paul George, I don't need that contract, even though you are one of my favorite players. Alex Caruso. Man, we're building something small here. We don't need somebody who's 32. I think Wendell Carter might be the guy we go first. It's either him or Nicholas Claxton, but I feel like Wendell Carter might end up being a bit better. Although and plus Nicholas Claxton is always angry. No, they took Isaiah Joe. That was going to be my next guy. We're going to go Max Christie. That is an absolute steal. And you know what? We're going to go Brendan Clark. I feel like this might be an underrated pickup by us. They took the Paul George contract. They took the bait. Ben Shepherd. Wait, how old are you? You're 25? Oh, I thought you were young. Corey Kispert, I feel like, is a good pickup by us. I want somebody a bit younger, so Jamal Sheed, we're going to take you. You know what? Actually, no. Wow, there's just point guards, shooting guards, and centers. So we're going to take a small forward. We're going to take Krejci. I'm not fully sold on him, on what he's going to end up on this team, but he's coming here for now. I really don't want Kyle Winters. I don't want anybody over 30, so we're going to take Ben Shepherd. We are actually going to take Ben Shepherd. Johnny Furphy was there, who would have been a nice pickup from the Pacers, but we're going to avoid him. We're going to miss out on him because we're going to go with Ben Shepherd. The one player I do want to just make sure I get is Tyler Proctor. Tyrese Proctor. Why did I say Tyler Proctor? I was looking at a different name. We're going to take the rookie, Walter Clayton Jr. I feel like that just feels like the smart option to do. He's 23 though. That is probably a bit of a scary thing. Bronny James Jr. is available. Do we split him up? That might lure LeBron to Kansas. I don't think we're going to do that. I don't want to spend a lot on my next player. Jericho Sims is 27. I am blown away by some of these guys' ages. We're going to go with Julian Champagne. We still have another pick. I kind of want to take somebody that I could end up trading, so we might go Terrence Shannon Jr. They took Diabate. They took Julian Phillips. We are very much running out of players right now. Damn, some teams have gotten out of having to actually put up decent players. Let's just take Steven Adams. I know I said nobody over 30, but it's Steven Adams. He is a vibes guy, 100%. And then, I need to take somebody who I think I can actually trade. Is he a rookie? 2025. Adu Thero. Don't know much about him, but he's young. We'll go Maxi Raymond. Cool, and now we got the draft. Who's going number 1? It is Darren Peterson. Fair enough. Cameron Boozer is number 2. I feel like these just mixed up the next 2 years of drafts. No, Dash Daniels was the guy that I wanted. We're going to go Noah Kuaku Hugh. He's currently playing in the NBL for the Perth Wildcats, so I feel like this is going to be a good shout. bring in the next star, and then we have a second round pick. I feel like I need to go with a guard. Let's see who is the best rated available. I feel like Darius Akuf could be really good. We also have no like scouting, so it's hard to just have like a good idea of who we want to go. See, 76 overall, pretty much out of the gate. I like the look of that. Rookie signing, we're going to sign both our guys. Ben Shepherd, you will come back. Terrence Shannon Jr., Julian Champagne, you guys can go in free agency. But you two guys, we will keep you on the books. Qualifying offer, we don't have any qualifying offers. See, this is how you can tell this is my first time actually playing my NBA. I'm literally just looking at my roster right now. Okay, so we're pretty much got our point guards, shooting guards, small forwards. Power forward is something that we do need, but we have 4 centers. Okay, we might look at seeing what we can get for Steven Adams or Brendan Clark. So we're going to see what their trade value is right now. We can get OG Anunoby straight up. Oh my god, I do not want that contract on my books right now. Do we want to take Yang Henson? No, we do not. We are not giving up a pick for Yang Henson. Alright, the Pistons are offering us a first and a second for Steven Adams. So we're going to take that just to move Steven Adams to a team that could use his value. So we pretty much have 2 spots available right now. And we've got some cash. So I think we should definitely go to use it. Actually, how much money do we have? Oh, we have $50 million. Okay, we can go big right now. I want to invest in a young guy. So we're going to offer a Dyson Daniels. I don't know if I want to offer Giddy a contract though. Do we want to try and lure Trae Young? No, I don't think we'll be able to get Trae Young. Do we just want to bring in Hart? No, we don't want to bring old man Harden in. Shaden Sharp would be nice. You want $30 million. Okay, we're going to offer... Oh, I do not like how this is a scroll now. They've made this too big. Their user UI is not... I don't know. It feels like it's trying to be so simple, but it's missing bits. I think we throw Shaden Sharp a contract, just so we have an actual scorer coming into the season. I mean, we have Max Christie, so I don't know if Dyson Daniels is the way to go. So we're going to throw Shaden Sharp a contract and see how that goes. The only other player that I also I need to get a power forward. That's probably the only other thing that I really need to look into. Tari Eason might be that guy. Jonathan Kuminga. Oh, do we want to get Jonathan Kuminga? You know what? We're going to get Kuminga. I think it's just going to be so funny. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, we're going to offer 2 guys a contract. They both agree. We have both of them. You know, I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that. We are going to go off both these guys, and they both signed. All right, that's going to do us for free agency because I have no more roster spots. So we're just going to leave it as is. Okay, they both go up a few. This is also just to give us some like flexibility and also like some trading chips because Jonathan Kuminga, I don't really have long term, especially once Noah gets into his groove. So I don't mind him coming off the bench his first year, but his second year I kind of do want him to be able to like grow. Our point guard position is definitely not where I would like it to be, but it is something that will get better over time as well. So let's go into our first year. And we're just going to use auto-generated rookies. And I am hoping to be able to actually use my rookies. Steph Curry plans on retiring. And there's no future with Kuminga. So let's have a look at what our lineup... Okay, we're going to run a 10-man rotation. So we've got Jamal Sheed, Shaden Sharp, Corey Kispert, Jonathan Kuminga, and Wendell Carter Jr. And off the bench, we've got Brandon Clark, Max Christie, Noah Kuaku-Hugh, Walton Clayton Jr. and Ben Shepherd. These might have been like some sneaky pickups. Okay, we've got a bit of a younger lineup. So I don't like the fact that Wendell Carter Jr. and Corey Kispert are my vets. Actually, no, Brendan Clark is my biggest vet because he's 30. Yeah, everybody else is under 30. So Brendan Clark is my vet right now. Let's simulate our first... Oh, okay, I was not expecting that. Simulate through day... And we lost by 25 points. 15 points by Corey Kispert and Jonathan Kuminga was the best scoring. Let's adjust our scoring tendencies. Okay, we're giving our top 2 guys like the ball just to score. Nobody has a high scoring tendency, which does concern me a fair bit. Wendell Carter, you can actually have some more ball. We're going to give you... Okay, we're going to see how that changes things and we actually get a win. Oh my god, but Jamal Sheed has been injured. Shaden Sharp with 32 points. See, that's what we want. Very efficient game. Corey Kispert 29 points. Oh, Corey Kispert might be an underrated man. Okay, let's simulate to the trade deadline. I want to see what we're looking like and if we're at like a playoff like contention. I doubt it. I want us to be towards the bottom because I want a really good draft pick to help us get into like the next tier. Okay, we are 16 and 36 right now, which is fine. It's kind of what I wanted to be. Currently, we have Jonathan Kuminga and Shaden Sharp both on 21.6, which I actually love. I feel like I need to move on from Wendell or Brandon Clark right now and just so that allows like more growth from like the younger guys. Morton Clayton Jr. I'm quite happy with right now. Corey Kisper's kind of dropped off a little bit. Yeah, this Wendell Carter's got 8 rebounds. Brendan Clark's like 6. Yeah, we're not rebounding very well. That is definitely something that I would like to improve on. And assist-wise also isn't fantastic. Man, we need a true point guard. Where's Jamal Sheed? Is he injured right now? Hang on. Did they just not put him back into the lineup? Okay, we might need to trade Jamal Sheed because for some reason they just took him out of the lineup and never put him back. So we don't actually have a backup point guard right now. Oh, that is very weird. Okay, we're going to move Brendan Clark and we're going to move Jamal Sheed. So we're going to see if we can get like something for both of them, like a 2-for-1. Okay, we're getting this offer from the Rockets for Reed Shepherd, which I really like. So originally it had Tyrese Proctor. I'm going to try and throw in Adu Thero because I kind of prefer the prospect of Tyrese Proctor. You want my second round pick? No. What do I have to offer you though? I have this from next year. Okay, I don't want to give you 2. I mean, you can have a 2031 second from us. Man, you really want my second round pick from this year. I really want that as well. And you can have a 2029. You just want my second round pick. You know, I don't mind giving you up a first from 2031 because I think I'll be good by then. 2030, and then you're going to give me your first round next season. Sure. I don't know the point. I was giving you a straight up first and you gave me one in return for a second to one up me. You know what? You do your Rockets. You do you. So Reed Shepherd is going to be our starting point guard. I like the fact that Walton Clayton Jr. is going to be coming off the bench. Reed Shepherd, we're going to give you an actual shot tendency right now. But I do want to move on from Dorian Finney-Smith because I don't really need, but I don't know if I'll actually get anything in return for him. I didn't realize he was only a 74 overall. People who want an expiring contract kind of want him right now. So I think we just let it rot. I think it's a team option on the end. So I think we just stick with him. I think that ends up being the better option for us. And we have Reed Shepherd starting now. Why are you down? Am I going to keep me here for a while? I'm not thinking about anything else. Cool. What are you thinking about? Kaminga? Okay, we've got 2 centers now. We've got 2 point guards playing. How is Noah going? 10.95 rebounds. His efficiency isn't there yet, but you know what? It will grow. All right, we're at the end of our first season. We won like 21 games, which is pretty much where I thought we were going to be at. Our 2 young guys, we'll see the stats after we look at the awards. Anthony Edwards was your MVP. Mikel Brown was your rookie of the year. Oh, we averaged 19 points. See, we went for like a role player. They went for like somebody who just takes over for them. Jaden Ivey, 6 man off the bench for the Bulls. That's actually a really good pickup by them. Reed Shepherd, most improved. Look at what we did for him. Yeah, we gave him the ball. Oh, the assists still are not there. I really need to find... I mean, the 3-point shot is still a bit low as well. Anthony Edwards, clutch player of the year. I'm 36.7 points a game. That's crazy. Jason Kidd, coach of the year. Any of our guys? Do we have Jonathan Kuminga? Shaden Sharp? Nah. Defensive guys? Nah. Isaiah Jackson, defensive team. That's actually a bit of a shock. Where did our guy? Jeremiah Fears did not play in his rookie. That's kind of weird. Oh, we didn't even make an all rookie team. How did Dash Daniels look? 17 points a game? Wow. Okay. Well, we definitely did not make the in-season tournament. Actually, not in-season. The play-in. Season stats. Nope. Yeah, Jonathan Kuminga with 21 points, Shane Sharp with 20 points, Reed Shepherd with 16 points, Corey Kispert with 11, and then everybody else under 10 points, which is to be expected right now. It is something that will definitely grow over some time. This was just to get my feet. This is just to get the feet wet. The Cavs win the championship. Darius Garland is your finals MVP. They beat the Thunder. Start of off season. Okay, we have points, sports medicine. Oh wait, the hell was all this? Alright, let's see who retired. Al Horford. And he ended up on the St. Louis Sound. That's interesting. Steph Curry, Paul George, that was expected. Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, Damian Lillard. That is a lot of big names. CJ McCollum as well. I mean, the Warriors are pretty much in full reset mode now. We are not accepting that. Draft lottery, where did we end up? Number 2. And we ended up with the number 1 pick. Let's go, boys. That is good stuff right there. Staff signing. Oh god, I do not trust. Man, we do not have good things right now. Okay, draft combine. Ooh, Tracy Gaines right now. Dwayne Wade, yes, let's go. Okay, let's just... Cool. And then I do want to see who, like, these lower end, late first round picks. Okay, we have Tracy Gaines, who's an 80 overall right now. It's meant to be Dwayne Wade. BJ Erickson is meant to be Tim Duncan. He's a power forward. We don't need another power forward. So I feel like the shooting guard, Tracy Gaines, is the way to go. Who is the best point guard? Oh wow, it's Bernard Hunt, Damon Stoudemire, or Joseph Taylor, who's meant to be Jason Kidd. Okay, I don't trust. Is he a 6'8"? Wait, 6'8" shooting guard. Yeah, we're gonna go Tracy Gaines. This feels like the smart idea from Maryland. He's already got a little goatee. Don't know if we can trust him in with that kind of goatee. Now we have the second round. Who is meant to be Bernard King All-Star? You know, I don't know how I rate what you expect players to be. Nick Haywood, that is interesting. JaVale McGee, Darius Miles, Bam Adebayo, 6'9" center. Sound low post. Man, this is such a hard thing to do. I do not envy being a draft man. Donovan Jordan, man, that feels like a name that's going to be really good. Zach Cheeks. Do we go with the guy who's meant to be Bernard King? He's from Serbia. I think we go with the guy who's meant to be Bernard King. He's got a mustache. He kind of looks like a guy that I would create. Tracy Gaines, 80 overall to start us off. That is fantastic. And he's a 68. Oh, I took a flyer. This was an absolute flyer. Reed Shepard come on back. Walden Clayton Jr. I think we offer Maxime Raynon. Is he French? And then Darius Akaf, you are welcome back as well. Qualifying offer Ben Shepard, yeah, that is fine. Okay, you have not enough room under the salary cap. You have remaining for the league minimum. What? We don't have $1 million. What? What did we spend all our money on? We can't even offer them contracts. That's crazy. Where is all my... I mean, I did spend $50 million on two guys that I don't really see. Let's see. Salary cap breakdown. Wendell Carter's on $19 million. That's where all my money's gone. Gaines is on $16 million. Okay. Corey Kisper. Oh, we just have a bunch of like mid-range guys. So we don't really have like that big, I mean, Shaden Sharp's that big contract. Reed Shepard's on $14 million. That is where all our money is right now. So we might just have to play it out this year. Let our guys do their thing and go from there, I think. Who do we need to bring back? Ben Shepard. You two, yeah, you guys can go. Okay, we're going to make sure we bring back Ben Shepard. Man, he doesn't really want much money. That's kind of crazy how they're not really asking for much money. I mean, I guess that's kind of a fixed issue from the last few years. We're going to offer Mo Wagner a minimum contract because that is going to fill out our roster as well. Perfect. So Shane Sharp goes up to an 86. See, this is the investment that I was trying to make. Jonathan Kuminga only being an 81 concerns me. Reed Shepard, that was a good investment by me as well. Hunter Gaines. Okay, we might make you a small forward just because you're 6'8", two-way, 3-level scorer. Max Christie's getting better as well, which is fantastic. He's just going to be that bench defensive piece. Noah Kuaku, you are getting there as well, 79 already. Darius Akaf, yes, you've just put yourself in a lineup, jumping up. See, that was the one of these guys we were taking a gamble on. Walden Clayton Jr. might have found yourself out of the lineup already. Tyrese Proctor slowly getting there as well. Maxime Raynon slowly getting there. Kevin Durant plans to retire. Another man going down. Okay, so I think we might move on from Corey Kiss. And we're going to make Shaden Sharp a small forward. I just feel like that's going to work better for Tracy Gaines, his growth. Perfect. Hang on. We're running a 10-man. Yep. Cool. I really like our starting 4. Wendell Carter is still a bit to be desired, but we have the ability to move on from him and then find like a new long-term center. So let's get through this season because I feel like we might make a play in this year. All right, that is the end of year 2 and Victor Wembanyama is the MVP. Does not surprise me. This is just a typical... Oh wait, that was the NBA Cup. Why is the NBA Cup at the end of April or the beginning of April? I didn't see what we had to do. That's fine. We won like 35 games, so that is a lot better. Tracy Gaines, look at him go, 18.5, 3.7, 3.7, 1.3 steals. Look at those shooting splits. Bro, this man's going to be overpowered. He's going to be the champ, like the MVP in the league in like 2 years. Look at that, rookie of the year. We didn't get anybody else. That's fine. I don't know what conference I'm in. That's fine. We are in... Jalen Green is on the Warriors, averaging 40 points. That is crazy against the Knicks. And the Warriors win. Who is on this roster? Nick Smith Jr., Bryce Sandoval, Jerice Walker, Robert Williams, Dariq Whitehead, Josh Hart, Moses Moody. Oh my god, this is just like a bunch of role players. That's crazy. We can't afford to pay luxury tax this year. And we didn't. See, I had this start of season thing last year and it kind of broke my game, so I'm just going to be skipping that. I don't know if this is going to hurt or affect me too much, but we will see. Look at all these legends retiring right now. I don't know how I feel about how people progress and regress and contracts because everybody just wants a minimum and it's really throwing me off because it's like not what it usually is. Oh, was that back-to-back picks? Yes, it is. That is wild. Ah, none of them jumped up. None of them jumped up. Okay, we might try and trade up. We should have a contract that we can move, like the Corey Kispert contract, which is a contract that I do want to move. And we do not want to give Wendell Carter $21 million. That is going to ruin our cap sheet. And then we've also got the Corey Kispert contract that we need to move on from as well. Bobby Jones. That is an interesting. Blake Griffin. Bill Laimbeer. Oh, Bill Laimbeer comparison would be nice. Al Horford. Patrick Ewing. I don't trust my draft scout. I really do not trust my draft scout. Because as nice as that would be, I don't think if he has the Patrick Ewing comparison, he would be going 36. Bradley Beal. Ooh, that's pretty good. Who's meant to be going number 1? Derrick Rose. Okay. I mean, at least the people were actually pretty good in the draft comparison. DeAndre Jordan. Yeah, see, I don't get why the Patrick Ewing guy isn't rated higher than the DeAndre Jordan rated guy. I don't know. We've got our generational talent, so I think we're kind of happy with that. Okay, we're going to offer Corey Kispert and... Or do I just wait for them to draft the guy that I want? But I don't know who I want. I'm in a bit of a pickle here, so I don't really need anything. I just want to get rid of some of my draft. Who's got pick number 4? Because I can't trade for half these picks because they're like, oh, these is part of a previous trade. You can't trade for that. The Nets. Do you want pick 5? And you can have. I'll give you 2 firsts and a second. Do I want to give up a? No, because I kind of want to see. Actually, I don't mind using my. Okay, how about I keep my pick number 15? Yeah, we keep pick number 15. You're gonna have 13 and 14. They agree. Perfect. And we pick number 5. I'm gonna take a flyer on that guy that's meant to be Patrick Ewing. Conrad Gooden, Bradford Curry. Oh, he was meant to be Bradley Beal. Al Gordon. Okay, the Bill Laimbeer guy's rated at. He's a 76 already though. That's kind of crazy. Or do we want to go JT Wilson, who's meant to be Bobby Jones or NBA kind of player? He's 22 already. See, that's what concerns me. The Al Horford guy, Draymond Green, he's 22 though. Adrian Dantley at 21. Who is the highest rated player? See, the number 1 guy is still here. Derrick Rose. It concerns me that he's dropped down so low. Otherwise, we got the DeAndre Jordan guy. He's 6'8". I don't want a 6'8" center. I think we go with the Bobby Jones guy. I mean, I know he's 22, but I feel like that just might work out better for us to get that wing because we did just trade Corey Kispert as well right now. Okay, let's see what we get for this pick number 15. Yes. Oh no, that's the Al Horford guy. Okay, we're gonna go the Patrick Ewing guy, and we also got a 2nd round pick. Okay, and we're gonna finally draft Donovan Brewer. Cool. Okay, so where did this guy who was meant to be the number 1 draft pick drop to? He's a 70 overall. He dropped to number 12. Oh my god. See, I think we dodged a bullet. We ended up with JT Winston, who's the 74 overall. But I feel like we need to fire our scout. I really do feel like we need to fire our scout. And then Damian Bernard, the other guy we drafted, is a 73 overall. He's 21. We're going to sign... Oh, I wish I could put you on a 2-way, Donovan Brewer. Okay, Wendell Carter, I'm not taking you on that contract. Walton Clayton Jr. I think we pick you up, and then we take another gamble on... Vlade Lekic, Reed Shepherd, and Darius Akaf. Okay, I thought we were going to have some money, but it does not look like that will be the case because we have to re-sign Reed Shepherd. AJ Johnson, ooh, he's gone up really well. He wants 25 million over 4 years. You know what? Yeah, I feel like you're worth that. See, Nicholas Claxton wants 5.5 million. There is no world Nicholas Claxton is going to be asking for 5.5 million. And then you have Justin Edwards who wants 11 million. I mean, I feel like a lot of players are more likely to stay with their team as well, though. I think I need to try and bring back Wendell Carter as well and then just trade him. And Darius Akaf is the other guy we need to make sure we can bring back. He's not interested in returning. No, Darius. Oh, that is not good. That is not what I want to see. Okay, Wendell Carter, you only want like a little mid-range kind of contract. We will take that. Okay, Darius... We will do everything we can to keep you. Man, we have so many players. Okay, I need to move on from some players. I kind of want to see where Kuminga ends up in his overall. But then I do think I'm going to move him for Noah. Let Noah like spread his wings a little bit. Man, Walton Clayton Jr. I may need to move on from you. Ben Shepherd might end up getting moved on from. Just so I can make some space for some of these guys. We might just have to go. Might just have to rock. He's prepared to accept an offer from the Suns. I will match 1 year for $9 million. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. That's fine. Okay, let's see where we are looking. Oh my god, he's already an 88 overall. Reach Shepard's an 85. Okay, Noah's an 82, so he's already taken over Jonathan Kuminga, and he's so much younger. So we're going to use him to try and get a new center. And we might have to throw in Maxine Raynond. He didn't progress the way that I would have liked him to, because I need a proper starting center. Otherwise, Wendell Carter. Okay, we've been offered a contract from Derek Lively and Wendell, and we get Moses Moody, but we might just flip Moses Moody to get something else that we actually need. I really like that. I actually really like that. So, I think we move Moses Moody. Darius Akaf might end up having to get moved as well. I mean, we got Walter Clayton Jr., so I think we move Darius Akaf right now because he's not happy. And we try and get... I feel like we've got a starting lineup now. Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. To try and get a proper six-man. Like a wing to play this, or a power forward or something. Otherwise, okay, I couldn't find anything, so I might just leave Darius Cuff here for now. Move on from Moses Moody, see if I can get like a pick or something. Okay, we might... I'm gonna try and get Danny Wolf. Try Moses Moody and then Donovan Brewer. They're not interested. Do we have a second for next year we can throw in? They're not interested. Okay, that didn't work out. Oh no, we're not trading Vlade Leaky, but I do like the idea of getting Sabonis for Moses Moody and Maxine. They agree, perfect. So we just sent Moses Moody back to the Warriors. Cool. But we have Sabonis as our backup center for Derek Lively, which I really like. I really, really like what we've done with the roster. I think we're going to be a playoff team this year. Anthony Davis plans on retiring. Yeah, look at this. We got Reed Shepard, Tracy Gaines, Shaden Sharp, Noah Hugh, and Derek Lively as our starting lineup. And then off the bench, we got Max Christie, Walden Clayton Jr., Darius Akuf, DeMontis Sabonis, and Tyrese Proctor. I think that worked out really well. So JT Winston's probably going to be waiting till next year to get that proper run. Same with Damian Bernard, because I do have high hopes for them. I guess Vlade leakage I do too, because he meant to be Bernard King. So we'll see how that ends up. Okay, so I'm just simulating as I do. I have been offered Armin Thompson for Shaden Sharp and Walden Clayton Jr. I'm going to see if I can give them Darius Cuff, and then I will also throw in a second. You want Max Christie and a first, and you'll give us Joseph Taylor. Who was Joseph Taylor? He was pick 5 2 years ago, and he's a point guard. And you want Max Christie. I don't want to give up Max Christie. I really like Max Christie coming off the bench. He's shooting 50, 40, 90. No, we're not doing that. I will give you a first that is lottery protected for Armin Thompson. Okay, you're not accepting that. I will give you 2 seconds and a first. You want 3 seconds and you'll give us a first. 2 first. Sure, I don't know your logic, Rockets, but I will take it. Okay, so we want Armin to be our starting small forward, just because it kind of works next to Tracy Gaines, and we've got the absolute best defender I feel like we could next to Tracy. Reed Shepard reunites with Armin Thompson. Okay, I think we're onto something here. I really, really think we're onto something here. Yeah, look at this backcourt. I love it. What is Armin? Yeah, so he only needs to average 14 points, and then just let Tracy do his thing. He's on 23.5. Reed Shepard's on 21. Noah's on 10, and Sabonis is just doing 9, 8, and 3. I feel like this is a really good pickup by us. Walden Clayton off the bench. How is Max Christie not... whatever. But you know what? We also moved off the Darius Akuf contract. We're at the end of the season. We won 47 games, so we are going to be making the playoffs this year. Shea's your MVP. Al Gordon is your Rookie of the Year, so the St. Louis Sounds get a good one. They are building through the draft right now. We went a different route. Tyler Hero is the 6th man on the Heat now. What is that face? That is an interesting face right there. Irv Brand, most improved. Trey Johnson, clutch player of the year. 26 points. That's insane. Let's see, are any of our guys All-NBA players yet? No, not yet. They are getting close, though. They will be getting close. Any rookies? Not rookies. Defensive players. Armin Thompson is there. That is fantastic. That was I can't believe they offered him. They offered him to us, and we took full advantage. No rookies. That's a shame. We are a play-in team. We are the 8th seed. So let's see where our players were looking by the end of the year. Tracy Gaines with 24.7 points, and then Reed Shepard with 22.8. We've had I traded him. I was like, where's Shaden Sharp? No, I traded Shaden Sharp. Okay, that's fine. So we've got 2 main scorers, which is good. And then we've just got a bunch of good guys just filling in the spots around. 11 rebounds by Derek Lively. He's a bit injured. Hopefully he comes back soon. Tyrese Proctor has really progressed well for us. I do worry about our assists, though. The fact that we don't have a proper point guard right now. But you know what? That's fine. We are hoping to make the plains for the first time. I thought we would have been like a 7 seed. We are the 8 seed though. So let's just go straight up to an 8-man rotation. Reach Shepard's already in 40 minutes a game. So simulate through the game. We lost against the Pelicans. We were up against... Oh, I simulated it. Whoops, my bad. We beat the Clippers. Who's even on the Clippers? They have a Luka. Luka went across the pond. Not really. He went across the road. They got Cam, Chris, Andrew Wiggins. Damn, we beat that team? That's crazy. That team was a 9th seed. Who's on the Pelicans right now? Jeremiah Fears is an 87. Oh my god, he just rose up. Nate Ament and then Yves Messi. How did Derek Queen end up going? He is on the bench. Cool, and we're up against the Spurs, who I'm not looking forward to. De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and Victor Wembanyama. Stephen Castle's coming off the bench. Oh my god, how do they afford this roster? Alright, let's simulate through game 1. Derek Lively's fully healthy, thank god. Let's see if we can take at least one game. We took a game, our first win. Our second win in franchise history in the playoffs. Our third win. What? We're up 3-1. We are in the second round already. Oh boy. Is he built for this? No. Is Reed Shepard built for... Reed Shepard is built for this right now. 37. That is crazy. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're up against the Timberwolves. We're through the first round, so I feel like this is a W. Even though we won at least one game. I'm cool with that. We made it to the second round, we won one game, and we lost to Anthony Edwards, who's averaging 40 points right now, and Cade Cunningham. And the Timberwolves, we lost to the eventual champions, 44 points. Who's even on this Timberwolves team anymore? That's like not doing anything. It's just him, Jaden McDaniels, and Keon Ellis. Ben Simmons is coming off. Zach LaVine. Oh, Zach LaVine's come home. That's actually not a bad lineup. Let's try juice our fan, just get it over 44. Keep the average attendance for home. Okay, let's see if we can afford... Let's go play retirement. Who's retired? Draymond Green. He was playing on the Clippers. Anthony Davis. See, they really just regress. So that's why I don't want anybody that's slightly old right now, just because of the way that they're regressing. It does not give me confidence. Draft lottery. Do we have any good picks? Wow, the Sounders still the number 1 pick. The Hornets get the first pick. We have pick number 25. Did we trade? Yeah. So the Rockets get our pick at 22. The Rockets pick 3 because they decided to trade away Armin Thompson and Reed Shepard, then rely on Kevin Durant. Cool. We've got a proper head scout now that we're out of like the draft section. But we will still try and pick somebody up. Okay, this draft has a lot of centers. He has the potential of being Tom Champ. He's 23. We do not want a 23-year-old. Oh, Rashard Lewis. That might be the way to go. Drew Holiday. 23. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go with the 20-year-old. Percy Glover. Cool, that's all we've got as well. Sweet, so we don't overboard with rookies again. Actually, who went number 1? An 83 shooting guard, Matt Cardell. Wow, okay. Nobody else seems to be that high in this draft except Lester Hicks. So the Mavericks hit. Rookie signing, we're going to sign our guy, 71 overall. That's fine. Team player option, Donovan is this the guy we drafted last year? It is. Yeah, we'll bring you back. Noah, you're on $15 million, and Tracy, you're on 18. You know what? You're worth that $18 million. That still feels like a bargain. Jason Tatum, $71 million. That's crazy. We're bringing him back. Vlade, we are bringing you back. We are believing in you. Walden Clayton Jr., we're going to offer you a proper bag as well. Yeah, we don't really have much money. I mean, we're not really over the salary cap that bad compared to like most other teams. Jonathan Kuminga, what's $22 million now? Shaden Sharp wants 33. Wow. Okay, he's an 85 overall. Yeah, he did not work out in Houston. So pretty much the rookies that got drafted this year are now in free agency. What am I looking for? Walton Clayton Jr. And he agrees. 4 years, $48 million. That feels like a good steal. How old is he? 26. Yeah, that works. He'll be 30 by the time that contract's finished. And then I do feel like we need to bring in one more point guard. But let's try and bring in somebody a bit younger, like a Caden Boozer. And he accepts. Cool. So we're bringing like a young point guard as well. We've got enough players everywhere else. So I think that's going to do it. Look at Darius Cuff. He's not happy. Are they even offering... Oh, the Suns are offering him a contract. That's cool. I hope he finds a home. Cam Thomas's career just never took off. See, Tari Eason was the other guy I was considering getting, but then I ended up going with Jonathan Kuminga. And I feel like I made the right choice because I flipped him for... Who did I flip him for? Derek Lively, that's right. He's a 93 overall right now. Reed Shepard's an 88. Armin Thompson's an 88. Oh, I think we are ready for this year. Noah ends up as an 83 overall, which is pretty good considering like he's just a role guy for us pretty much. And Derek Lively, I really like our front court. Big, rebounding, good, what I want. JT Winston, he is here to play. Yes, and Damian Bernard's here as well. Because the bonus is regressing, which is fine. Because now he's just going to make that leadership role. I feel like this is an MVP year for Tracy Gaines right now. So I do want to change. So let's look at our lineup right now. We got Reed Shepherd, we got Tracy Gaines, Armin Thompson, Noah Kuakuhu, and Derek Lively. Then off the bench, we got Walden Clayton Jr., Max Christie, JT Winston, Damian Bernard, and Tyrese Proctor. I like this lineup right now. The power forward spot is kind of concerning, but I think Damian Bernard can play a bit of power forward as well, so I think we should be fine. Yeah, that power forward spot is very much lacking because we're also relying on like these two young guys who aren't really getting any minutes right now. I don't know why I drafted two power forwards in a row. Alright, we're at the end of the season. We won 55 games. I was hoping 37 points. Okay, I get why Shea was your MVP. And still 8 assists. Man, these numbers are absolutely inflated like crazy. Cooper Flagg is your DPOY. Jason Tatum, clutch player of the year. Billy Donovan, 60 wins. So we're very close to that number 1 seed. We were very close. Any All-NBA guys? Do we finally get somebody on the board? We do not. That is kind of crazy. That is a bit surprising. Derek Lively is your defensive second team. I don't know how we haven't had a defensive first team guy, and Armin wasn't there as well. How did our rookies? Yeah, they're not really playing. So look at us go. We straight up in the playoff against the team that we beat last year. Are we building a rivalry with the Spurs? I think we might be. 94 overall by Tracy Gaines. He averaged 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists, and he still did not make an All-NBA team. That's crazy numbers. Okay, Reed Shepherd is injured. I've had so many injury problems. That has been my biggest issue right now, just all these injury concerns. Armin is 13.5 points, 16 points from Noah. Derek Lively, double-double. JT Winston, 8 and 4. He hasn't looked phenomenal yet, but I do think he's got potential. Otherwise, we will flip him if he's just not efficient or anything, because he's coming in as a role player. Reed Shepherd is fully healthy. Let's go. Actually, did I change it to an 8-man rotation? I did not. Let's give them some minutes. 42 minutes for Tracy Gaines. He is our guy. How old is he right now? 21. Oh my god. He is actually going to be the next Dwayne Wade. Noah is fully healthy. Thank God. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. We lose game 5. Don't go to 7. Don't go to 7. Don't. And we got eliminated. That's annoying. That is very much annoying. And the Hawks win the championship. Trae Young is your finals MVP. We need to stay out of the red, otherwise any amount of problem. Well, that's fine. I don't mind if we're in the red, as long as we do something, which we did not. Who retired? Chris Paul. Chris Paul is 45 and he retired. What was he doing? Steph Curry only retired. He had a retirement tour. Anthony Davis. I thought these guys already retired. Oh well. Draft lottery. Do we even have a pick? Oh, we got Brooklyn's pick. And we're number 2 pick. Oh my god, I think I'm going to flip this and upgrade Reed Shepherd's point guard position and get somebody who can also facilitate a bit more. Because every other starting position I'm pretty happy with right now. We need to bring back our head coach. Or do we bring in somebody... I think we bring in somebody different. Okay, we're going to bring in William Teague, who looks fancy as hell. Yay! And we also have a doctor, Randy Martin, who looks pretty good. Please do not let my guys get not healthy. Yao Ming, Percy Robinson, who is a 6'11". Okay, he's 22 already. Alonzo Mourning, 7 foot from the Ukraine. He would be my number 1 pick. Bobby Jones. Oh, we don't need another Bobby Jones kind of player. Alex English, 6'10". Alex English, small forward. And then Herb Livingston, who's meant to be Kyrie Irving, who is 22. Okay, we're going to trade our number 2. If we put up Reed Shepherd and this number 2 pick, okay, we're going to try and swing big. We are going to try and swing big. Let's see if we can try and make this happen. Do I want to just drop him quickly? Because look how inefficient that is. That concerns me. Okay, we're offering him like 4 first-round picks, Reed Shepherd and Sabonis. We cannot get Cade. Oh, damn it. I thought this would be enough. Oh, I wanted Cade. I did really want Cade. I'm going through a problem right now that I'm trying to get a point guard that averages more than 5 assists. But it's not working out for me very well. I really don't want to use this pick either because I don't really want anybody with a 2nd overall pick. So I thought, oh, maybe I can upgrade. Oh, I can get Jalen Johnson. I don't need Jalen Johnson. Otherwise, I can use this to get something else. You know what? We're going to do the Jalen Johnson. Is there anything better? It doesn't look like there's going to be anything better. Jalen sucks. You do not average enough assists either. Why does nobody get any assists in this game? I mean, Nolan Traore is probably the only option that's come up that's actually better, but I don't like the 3-point percentage. So we're going to do the Jalen Johnson trade. I think we try and trade for Tyrese Halliburton, and let's see if they take that. I feel like I overpaid for Tyrese Halliburton. That's fine. I've got the point guard that I want. I mean, I've got enough positions everywhere else. We're going to draft another power forward. Why not? Because I'm going to move on from a few guys. All right, I think we need to move on because I want this to be the final year. We still have you. We still have you. Okay, we're going to keep all you guys. Your cheap options that are going to progress. Caden Boozer. Ooh. Noah, we're going to offer you a proper contract. Donovan Brewer, you're probably going to go right now. Caden, though, we will offer you something. So we finally, like, in the proper kind of... Yeah, Ben Shepherd, we're going to let you walk because you've just been sitting there for like 3 years now. And then everybody else more than likely will be going... Oh my god, you want a lot of money. That's fine, we will give you the money. I feel like you're going to be worth it. You're 83 overall already. Okay, and then I do want to move on from... Hang on, I got given somebody who I don't really want. Yeah, this guy, I think we're just going to leave that. Yeah, okay, let's see what we can get. We can get 2 first. We'll take 2 first from the Bulls. And we are back down to a normal role. Ooh, Tamari Kamara. We'll offer you a contract, and then we need another center. I feel like I haven't even used my mid-level exception this entire video. Isaiah Stewart on a minimum, that would be good. And they both signed, so that is that kind of filled out. Yeah, no, I can't really do anything. It's like the mid-level exception because I now have spent a lot of money. Tyrese Halliburton and Tracy Gaines is my backcourt, which I feel really good about. He's peaked at a 93. That's great. That doesn't feel right. Armin Thompson is here as well. And then JT Winston has jumped up to an 85. Oh yeah, let's go. He's going to be my 6th man. I am hoping that he actually progresses a lot better. He's 24 as well. Noah's an 85. Oh, Damian Bernard, you may have just jumped over Derek Lively, which is very good for us. Max Christie, Walton Clayton Jr. is still there. Kamara is still here. Perfect. Okay, I think we're in a good spot right now. The goal today, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play long enough to be able to get that championship, so okay, we're going to run a 10-man rotation. We've got a bearded man. I love that. Tyrese Halliburton, Tracy Gaines. What a backcourt. Armin Thompson, Noah, Damian Bernard is our starting lineup. Perfect. 60-win season. Here we come. All right, we have won over 60 games right now. We are going for that 65-win season. Yes, we've got that 66. Tracy Gaines is your MVP. That's what he needed. He needed a point guard, like a proper point guard. Percy Robinson is your Rookie of the Year. Josh Giddey, 6th man of the year. He's now on the Hornets. He's moving around a fair bit. King Fleming is your most improved. Cade is your clutch player of the year. And we won Coach of the Year. Let's go. Bam won the NBA Cup MVP. That's cool. Look at that. NBA first team, finally. 95 overall. Can we get Tyrese Halliburton here as well? We do not. Still really like that duo. Really like that duo. Any defensive first? No. Defensive second? No. Rookies? No. 1 seeds? Yes. Okay, we're just going to be locked in right now. This is it. This is for all the marbles right now. Look at this lineup. Look at this absolute beast of a lineup. 8 players. I really like how spread out we are right now. Playing, we are up against the Warriors. Let's try to make our fans proud and get past the first round. Yep, we can do that. First game is a win. Second game is a win. Third game is a win. Fourth game, Max Christie out for 2 weeks. That's fine. We've got backups. And we are out of the first round. Second round time. Who is on the Suns right now? Devin Booker, Jed Howard, Cameron Boozer, Kamen Malawach. Okay, that is actually a really good team. They got Darius Cup as well. Game 1, Max Christie is fully healthy, but we lose game 1. We win game 2, though. Bounce back. We lose game 3. We win game 4. Come on, boys. Come on, get it. Game 5, game 6, and we're in the conference finals. Let's go. We're up against the Mavericks right now. Who are the Mavericks? Bronny James, Cooper Flag, Jonathan Kuminga, Luigi Siegel. Okay, I feel like we've got this. Cooper Flag is for one man who concerns me, but we got Armin Thompson guarding him. We're down 2 games. Okay, hang on. Running a 7-man rotation. We are running a 7-man rotation. We do not need that many. Okay, we are running our main 3 guys a lot of minutes. We are down 3-1. We got eliminated in the conference finals. I could go another year. I could definitely go another year. Kyrie Irving retired on the Boston Celtics. We're going to play 1 more year. We're going to speed run this year. Let's skip that. Staff signing. We've got our coach and everything. We don't care about all that. NBA draft. This does not concern us one bit. Yeah, we have nothing in here anyway. We're not even looking at it. Grizzlies get it. 83 overall straight away. Team player options. You know, everybody just come back, make things nice and easy for us. Qualifying off for the Tracy Gaines, we got to give you the max right now. And he accepts. Perfect. Armin Thompson, we also have to give you a contract. Oh my god, do not sign anywhere else. Who's offering you contracts? No one. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give you that as well. Okay, everybody is coming back. Perfect. Our main guys, Armin, Tracy Gaines. Perfect. Yes, we can bring them both back. Perfect. What do we need? What do we need? Backup, point guard. Okay, we're just going to sign guys to the minimum. Wendell Carter. Oh, come home. Come home, Wendell. And let's just sign a small forward as well. Alex Tui, can we sign you? No, we cannot. Asor? No, you don't want to come play with your brother on the minimum? I'm sure he'll give you some money. Do we want to bring back... You know what, we'll bring back Kamara just because he's been good for us. And all three signed. Perfect. Player progression. Tracy Gaines still a 94. Everybody else stays the same. Oh my god, they get better and better. Cool, we have 5 players, 87 plus. This is the final year. That's why we're kind of speedrunning, because I feel like this could be the championship year. It's been like 6 years, I think. Alright, we're skipping the little speedrun bit just to show that Tracy Gaines is your NBA Cup MVP. So we won the NBA Cup. We are currently on 55 and 11. We don't look like we're going to be stopped right now. So we lost one more game than last season, but we got the MVP. Anything else interesting? No, but we run Coach of the Year again. Any All-NBA to join? Tracy Gaines, do we have a... No one. Any defensive? Armin Thompson is here. That is cool to see. No rookies. We didn't really play any rookies. So we have the play-in. Let's skip the first round against the Thunder. And we sweep the Thunder. And now we're up against the Dallas Mavericks, the team that knocked us out last season. Let's see how we go. We knocked them out in 5 games. And now we're up against the Suns, the team that we knocked out last season. Do they get their revenge against? Actually, we didn't change our lineup to an 8-man rotation. Actually, we're going to go to a 7-man rotation just so we come back, or we are in the finals. Cool, and we are up against the Atlanta Hawks. So can we beat the Hawks? Let's simulate through, and we won 4-1. We are the NBA champions. Let's go. We did it in like 6 seasons. That's a pretty good win. That was my NBA rebuild, and we won a championship. So kudos to me. I will see you all next time.